Hey there, I'm Dr. Steph. If you don't know me, I'm a veterinarian who loves to bake. You can watch my videos on pet care topics while we bake a fun recipe on my channel at Dig In with Dr. Steph. Dog Walk Talks are short and sweet videos where we go over a few pet care topics or myths while we take my rescue mutt out for some sunshine. If you like my videos and want to see more pet care topics and baking videos or dog walk talks, make sure to subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 things your dog is trying to tell you. Let's dig in. Sign number 1, I'm afraid. We all know the obvious signs of fear in dogs, including shaking, cowering, or tucking your tail. But dogs can also show some other confusing signs of anxiety. These include something called a whale eye, where you can see the whites of their eyes, or lip licking, yawning, and even aggression. Sign number 2, I'm defensive. Aggression can come out for a variety of different reasons in dogs, and it can also manifest in many different ways too. Defensive aggression is thought to be driven by fear, and as a result, these dogs can show a combination of behaviors. For example, the dog may strike first in defensive aggression and then immediately retreat afterwards. Overt aggression, we all know the signs. Growling, lunging, and snapping are obvious. But dogs typically exhibit aggression in an increasingly intense order of behavior, which means they may start out exhibiting signs that are less obvious to us. These can include keeping their ears back, standing in a tense or rigid posture, maybe lifting a lip slightly or looking at you from the side. They may even raise or wag their tail slightly before exhibiting more overt signs of aggression. Aggression can come from many different triggers, including illness. If your dog's uncomfortable or sick, they may exhibit aggression. This is something you should talk to your vet about if you're worried about these behaviors. They may warrant professional behavioral therapy. Sign number 3, I'm nauseous. Dogs may exhibit some confusing signs to show that they're nauseous. These may also include lip licking, but they can also include hard swallowing, drooling, and then of course they may vomit. Something to keep in mind is the difference between vomiting and regurgitating. When a dog vomits, they're going to heave really hard with their sides before they bring up vomit. Whereas regurgitating looks more like them just opening their mouth and material falling out passively. It's important to bring up these terms and talk about what they look like to your vet because it can make a difference in their diagnosis. Sign number 4, I'm in pain. Dogs can also exhibit a variety of confusing symptoms to show that they're uncomfortable. They may, of course, limp or whine or shake or act like they don't want to rise. But they may also tremble slightly, lay in a curled up posture, or be reactive to an area that's painful to the touch. Dogs can even exhibit aggression if they're painful enough. Some dogs seem to exhibit no signs of pain, but they just seem like they're not acting right. You as the owner know your dog's behavior the best. So if they just seem like they're not acting themselves, it's okay to go ahead and talk to your veterinarian, even if you can't explain exactly what the problem is. Sign number 5, I love you. We all want to know that our dogs love us. So much so that there have been research studies investigating dogs' brain activity with an MRI when exposed to an owner's scent. And it turns out dogs' reward centers in their brains are activated when they smell an owner's scent, similar to the way our brains are activated when we look at a photo of someone we love. So how do they show us that they love us? Besides the obvious wagging tail and welcome door greeting every day, dogs will also follow us around the house and snuggle up with us. In the wild, dogs exhibit a defensive posture when sleeping, which means they sleep with their nose to the wind and their backs to the pack members, forming a little circle. It takes trust to snuggle up on the couch. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a few things about what your dog is trying to tell you. Remember that these behaviors can be vague and don't necessarily point to the big picture. If you're at all concerned, you should talk to your vet about these behaviors. For more dog walk talks and pet care and baking topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you're a new subscriber, leave me a comment so that I can welcome you to my website. Thanks again.